this road and not that one. Ouch. I thought it was supposed to be raining by now. What's up with this? I thought it was supposed to be raining by now.
Is it supposed to rain tonight?
Thought so. Yeah.
Nice.
The light, turn right onto Thousand Oaks Drive.
You can't go that way. You can't go that way.
Oh, yeah.
You can go this way, but you can't exit this way or you can't go that way.
In 4.5 miles, turn right onto Jones-Maltsburg Road.
Jones-Maltsburg Road. Okay. Well, should we go ahead and do a thing or a show? Let's see. Oh, shit. That's like too much, right? Is this good? Oh, so bright. Man, I wish I had another device. Or my other device. You know? Anyway.
Do you want to try?
What?
Do you want to try?
Let me, well, then it would be all downlit, though, too. I'm going to turn the brightness down on this, though. I mean, that's not going to affect the picture, just what we see. Wait a second. Hey, is that distracting for you? What? What? What is it?
Whatever happened to that guy that fell off the cliffs here?
Who?
Remember him?
Fell off.
Blonde guy?
Oh.
He was dating Marie.
Oh, yeah.
And he like fucked himself up super bad. Whatever happened to that guy? What's his name?
Was that the older brother, or?
No, it was a white guy, real kind of thin.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I can't remember his name.
Huh. Oh, yeah.
I mean, he was really nice. He was like,
Yeah, I mean, I've seen us, like, since then.
yeah, I've seen him, but not very recently. Like within the last, 10 years, I haven't seen him.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, yeah, so anyway, we should talk about some movies, right?
Yeah.
We just got brothers.
It's a Day of Reckoning.
We saw
Billy Zane.
Oh, yeah. And,
Billy Zane.
And who's that other guy? I've seen him in so many things. He kind of reminds me of Clint Eastwood's son, but...
I've never really seen that guy, but I mean, he kind of did look familiar, but I can't think of one thing that he would be known.
Huh.
I mean,
Green light. Oh, yeah. There's a police.
what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
You're supposed to stop for...
Are you?
Yeah.
Idiot.
It's our day of reckoning.
Yeah. They are idiots, man.
Who is?
And then the guy that's always in Kung Fu stuff. He didn't really do a lot of Kung Fu, but he's the biker guy. And then Trace Atkins, right?
Yeah.
Country singer.
Which one is he?
Hillbilly. I don't know what it was.
Which one was he?
He's the hillbilly guy. The one that he went to his gang to get the guys.
Big guy?
Yeah, the real big guy.
That's Trace?
Long hair. And
Really?
goatee.
Weird.
Yeah.
Huh.
Interesting.
Billy Zane. I thought it was like a young. I thought Trace Atkins was a young guy for some reason.
No.
Yeah, it was interesting seeing Billy Zane like that. You know, like, I mean, he's always kind of like the bad guy in a way, but he's like,
He's not really the bad guy in this.
yeah, not really, I guess.
Although I didn't understand really their intention. Did you ever understand?
Well, and also, like, why did he go to the local law enforcement?
Yeah. It was
For
weird.
extra.
There was a lot of weird, plot.
Oh, there's a pull over, you slow down or whatever.
Plot, you only have to do that for...
You have to do it for every car that has a siren.
That would be impossible to please. Right?
Hey, you just pull over and you slow down. You just like come to a stop. On the side of the road.
There was a lot of weird plot
You never done that?
holes and a lot of weird
Yeah.
ways that the story went. Like, there
Oh,
were some good
look,
moments.
something
for
happened
sure.
here.
Something
Flare.
happens. Something happens. One time a train was like stopped right there on the thing, and Gabe was sleeping right here.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, dude, it's too
Oh, yeah.
perfect. And it was like right there.
Oh yeah.
And so like and it was during the day. It was like, but there
Yeah.
was not really anybody around. So I stopped on the tracks, and I went, "Oh my god!" And he went, "Ah!" Like, it was like, because it was like stopped right before the train, right before the road.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, of course he was just,
Yeah.
you know. So, I was like, dude, I'm sorry, but I could not pass that opportunity up. You were sleepy, and they had a train stopped right there. It was like everything was perfect. I was like, I can't. I just.
Yeah. You cannot not do that.
Really
I mean, you would regret
regret
that. But you'd be talking about that
Yeah.
more than you do.
Yeah.
Like if you didn't do it.
And it all. And
You'd
it
be
all
like,
took
you know
a
what, it's
brief
time. I
second
could've
to
done
stop. Yeah, to stop
Yeah.
and like, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. No
glad-
effort at
I'm
all.
glad I
No
did.
effort. Yeah. Good job.
Yes. Anyway, but
It's always good treating
But yeah, it
them
was
like
kind
that.
of weird. Like, I guess it was kind of like the acting wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Like I kind of thought the acting would be bad, and you know, I guess some of the actors were not bad, but like not as.
There was
polished,
something
I
a
guess.
little off about it. I don't know what. Yeah, it's weird.
But the way that the story was going too, a lot of it didn't make sense.
Yeah.
You know, like the little things that happened between the girl and the
Yeah.
sheriff. That,
Oh, yeah.
A lot of that didn't make sense to me. I was like, that just doesn't seem like it's believable. But it was
Yeah, like
entertaining.
they didn't really show. They didn't
All
really
it
show
was
the
was a shootout.
social.
Yeah.
Like they should have had some kind of scene with the social, like, kind of expectations of the town
Yeah.
or whatever, and like who knows who and all that. Like,
But also, it was funny, like when she, you know,
yeah,
a point that she made earlier about like, didn't he just come back from the sheriff's office? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, why didn't? So, what was the intention? Did we ever figure out what that was?
Oh, I think it was
Right,
just to get the money,
bounty,
but
right?
also, yeah,
To get the bounty, but like, I don't know. it
by
just
any
seemed like-
means necessary.
Yeah, but it seemed like, was there something else, or maybe they were looking for that money? That he was,
Oh yeah, they were too.
yeah.
That's what they wanted. Yeah.
Anyway,
That was what they needed. That was their
but it was
need,
weird
the
because then he
characters
pulls in
need.
the sheriff, and it's like you can't do this if the
Yeah,
law's right
I
there.
know.
And, you know,
Yeah, it's weird.
I mean, the other guy,
Yeah.
Billy Zane's the law too, but it seemed like they were about to do something illegal,
Yeah.
right?
Like I'm okay with plot holes sometimes though, if it actually just makes it harder for the characters in a way.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, well, you know, they wouldn't be having that bad of a day, but I mean, for entertainment purposes, you know.
Yeah.
I don't
Anyway,
know.
but it was. I mean, it was
that
good.
doesn't sound right.
It was kind of what I thought it would be as far as quality, and you know, it wasn't
Yeah.
like, you know, super like well done, but it was well done enough to be entertaining. And
Yeah,
better
yeah.
done, better
and
done
believable
than I thought
in
it was.
on some level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there was some good action, you know, some shootouts and stuff, and there was a bigger shootout at the end,
Yeah.
but it seemed like we were waiting for the shootout, you know, a lot
Yeah.
of waiting. But,
I do remember thinking something like, "Oh man, what if this does not end up with a big shootout?" You know, like
Yeah.
as I was realizing that
Like they just
this is
do
what they're
it.
building up to, you know, kind of thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It'd be like,
but it was
what's that?
entertaining. So
Yeah.
I would if people have an opportunity, I don't know if I would suggest to go see it at the theater necessarily, except unless you need to be able to hear gunshots loudly. because
Yeah.
there was a lot of gunshots.
Yeah, it definitely sounded real in the theater.
Firefighting.
So, but it wouldn't at home. It would sound like.
But I
yeah,
also
different.
think that it's one of these very rare, like, limited releases that, you know, it's just, it's not going to be out of the theater very long.
Yeah.
And it was only out at this one theater, so.
Yeah.
In our,
The whole
in our
time?
city, but,
Yeah. Yeah, it was the whole time.
and
Just the one.
they're getting a bunch of other ones that are probably just going to be there. But that is a nightmare over there with that construction.
Oh yeah.
It's a total nightmare.
Maybe that's where they're putting all the movies over there. Like, they're like
Yeah, but I mean, then you can't see it. They only have like,
Oh, yeah.
and I mean, they've always gotten
well,
a
all
lot
the
of
new
more
ones. Like,
independent
yeah,
films
that's true. Yeah.
at that theater. So anyway, but
Yeah.
So we missed a little bit of the beginning, but I don't think we missed much. Probably just a lot.
Yeah,
of
maybe
talking.
there must have been a bank scene where, because he was like, why weren't you at the bank, or like earlier, like that, there was some like allusion to social, social history or whatever.
Yeah.
But so then maybe something like that happened earlier
Yeah.
than that. Yeah.
When he had bullet holes in his.
Like some of the things we're complaining about, like actually did happen.
Yeah,
in
maybe
the
so,
movie
yeah.
that we didn't see that part of it.
Yeah, I mean that's the bad
Yeah.
part when you're. But that could
Always